Good day, everybody. Conflict. Conflict is not limited to organizations. It's certainly something that we encounter in our everyday life. Conflict can't be avoided, but it can be managed. So in the following discussion, I want to talk about three aspects of conflict that should be addressed, whether it's in the business world or in someone's personal life. First is the concept of rationality. In order to address and hopefully resolve conflict, you have to have two parties that are rational. I often use the word reasonable and rational. Both convey the same concept. You have to have somebody who's able to converse about a subject, but also is interested in a resolution, a solution, more than anything. Somebody you at least have a conversation with where facts could be understood. You can certainly debate them, but you have to recognize the facts as they exist and not debate the actual fact itself. Here's an example. I talk about the blue sky, green sky concept, which means if you were to walk outside and the sky is blue, you certainly don't want to have a conversation with somebody who believes that the sky is in fact green. You can't have a conversation with that person, and in fact, conflict is never going to be resolved. The second is the need to understand. When you have a conflict with somebody, it's usually because there is some misunderstanding or a lack of understanding. You certainly don't have to have an agreement to resolve conflict, but you have to have an understanding of where the other person is coming from, the basis for the stance that the other person has. The better that you can understand the other person, or the other group, and understand why they have the stance that they have, the better chance that you can craft a resolution that will address their needs, their basic needs. Not the needs that they may express, but certainly the needs that they have to walk away from the table or the conversation with. Third, in just about any type of conflict, you have to have a resolution or a solution. And the more solutions that you have, the better chance you have of reaching a resolution. So in conflict management, the third aspect is to have a resolution, to at least offer a resolution. If you have a resolution that just satisfies your need, the odds of you being successful in the conflict resolution process is not great. But if you have a resolution where a number of parties would have an agreement to, then you have a better chance of making a solution. So there's some aspects that deal with conflict resolution and what we hope to do as we try to move forward and resolve conflict. Being reasonable and rational lies at the top of just about any understanding of conflict resolution, and it's one of the most important aspects that you could follow to ensure at least some success in the process. Thanks, everybody.